security minister is warning today that the IDF could attack Syria's army if President Assad moves his forces into the demilitarized zone near the border. Assad, a few weeks ago, launched a punishing and deadly offensive to regain the rebel-held Daraa region in southwest Syria. It expected next to aim for the rebel villages in the Quneitra Valley. That is the valley right next to the Israeli side of the Golan Heights. And that's where we find our Middle East correspondent, Emily Rose, today.
I'm here on Israel's border with Syria, and you can see just behind me a massive camp of internally displaced people who are camping out on Israel's border as they're fleeing from the Syrian civil war and the latest escalation in Daraa province in southeastern Syria. Earlier today, we spoke with an organization called Israeli Flying Aid. They've been operating for 7.5 years in the Syrian civil war in order to help Syrian civilians who are refugees fleeing from this bloody civil war. We spoke to the organization's COO about what it's like to work with those refugees and what the organization has been doing for the past 7.5 years. Let's hear what she had to say.
What we do is we fundraise, we do massive purchasing according to the estimations and needs by the Syrians. And then we purchase everything, we deliver it to the IDF, and then the IDF delivers it into Syria.
We also spoke with Stefan Cohen. He's an expert on this northern region, and he served as the liaison between the UN and the IDF for security purposes on this border. He explained to us some of the security risks that are occurring with this influx of refugees and the security problems they might bring with them onto Israel's doorstep. Let's hear what he had to say.
The main concern of Israel is what is coming with the tsunami. Basically, Iranian elements, Shiite pro-Iranian militias, and we know that they are already on the ground on the Golan Heights. So this is the main concern for Israel. Maybe in the future, when the tsunami will come closer to that province, because as of now, the tsunami is busy with the south, with Daraa, but the next stage might be the Golan Heights, the Quneitra Governorate, Quneitra province that is just here in front of us, and that will be a huge concern for Israel.
So as you can see, a lot of different opinions here, but these organizations are certainly preparing for an influx of Syrian refugees to flood this border and wind up right on Israel's doorstep. Emily Rose, Israel's border with Syria, I-24 News.